Hey everybody. We just got Vel'Koz Flash because for some reason he just walked into this brush and then took a massive trade. I know that this will hurt bad, but I mean... Ooh, Corky too. Alright, well, do I have to burn Flash too? Alright, I mean, if Nami flashes over the wall, I might be screwed. Otherwise, I think I can still get away. We got Corky Flash as well. I'll just have to TP back, but it's okay because at least this guy doesn't have flashes like me, so it's not, like, the worst thing. And it looks like Talia is playing pretty aggressive here, so there's a chance I might be able to just join in on whatever this is. Oh my goodness, you just missed. Bad. But that's okay. I mean, she's still dead. I guess I get blue buff. It does kind of suck, though, that Viego got outsmited, because honestly, I mean, getting the camp is really nice, since getting the camp would give you EXP for level 2, so... Man, she could have fallen so far behind if she didn't get that. Anyways, we're playing Hwei today. Why are we playing Hwei? Because the recent patch came out, and Hwei was buffed. I feel like buffs nowadays are more about just changing metas. I don't think Hwei necessarily needed to get buffed, but hey, I mean, I'll abuse Hwei just to get myself strong and stuff. Why not? Vel'Koz was also buffed. So we are versus a Vel'Koz, probably because he... I mean, okay, I did see... This guy has like 2 million Vel'Koz points, so... Not only was Vel'Koz buffed, but this guy apparently is a main of him. That's pretty okay, though. So, what they buffed on my champion is that they buffed his E has a 5% more AP ratio on every single ability. It might not seem like a lot because it really isn't, but that's one of the things. Oh my goodness, my wave is going to get completely screwed by this, but it's probably better to fight than not. Oh, you didn't get to use your abilities. One more hit. Nice. I probably can't get her. I probably should just leave here. My CDs are way too long, but that's okay because we still got double buffs. The wave was able to fully crash, so this guy is missing a lot, and we are very strong. So anyways, back onto what the buffs were. So my E has a 5% more AP ratio. 5%, of course, is... Dude, wait, am I going to get stopped? Okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought Vel'Koz was maybe rotating over to me. So a little bit more damage. Our passive also got a 5% buff, so another thing. Our W, the movement speed got buffed, and the AP ratio on the movement speed got buffed. So just kind of random stuff, but in the end, it still was 2 damage buffs, where I don't feel like Hwei even needs damage buffs in the first place. And you'd be surprised that having a very, very small buff sometimes is extremely substantial for making champions become really good meta-wise. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I keep on getting these blue buff and red buffs, and it's feeling kinda nice. That was a stupid one to throw. Nice! That did so much damage. Holy crap, I did not know if it was actually going to kill her or not. So because my Viego was doing an invade, I'm just going to follow him up. The Viego is honestly not even that strong. He only has double longswords, so a little, just one component above her, but if he ever catches her off guard and then I can follow it up, being able to hit them from really far away like that is really insane. With Hwei, how he works is that your Q is your main damages, your W is like utility, but also has damage, and then your E is your crowd control abilities. Each one has 3. EE is the strongest CC ability you have for laning phase because it's the easiest to land, because it's the claw that pulls everybody towards the center, and the reason why it's the best ability... Ooh, you hit me. Is because, it has a wide AoE, and then you can combo it with your other abilities very well. My little rift that I create on the ground, which is QE, is how you wave clear. It's the best way to wave clear inside a lane. But this is what I'm talking about with the combo. Right there, I just did it. Ooh, I'm probably just dead. Wow, the Dark Harvest proc did so much damage. I was thinking that I could survive that, but I could have probably outplayed too. I wasn't fully ready to do my outplaying, so that's my bad on that. But yeah, the general combos for Hwei is that you use QE to wave clear and just shove. You almost always will always use WE, which is your next 3 auto attacks or abilities will deal bonus damage and give you back mana. And the reason why you almost always use that is because the shield and the movement speed in lane can be utilized in very specific cases of like getting ganked, needing to run away and stuff. But in most cases, you're far enough away because your range is pretty good to keep yourself safe without needing to use either of those abilities, really. And you just can also kind of have, like, almost infinite mana. You don't really go if you use that ability all the time. So, right there I did it. He just walked into the wave for some reason, so that was, ow! Why that worked so well for us. I'm just going to Q that, because honestly, I didn't know if I can get it with an auto attack. If you want to harass somebody, your QE, which is the wave clear one, a lot of people will never walk into it. I know he just did, but you're going to drop it on the wave like this, and maybe you can, like, EE to pull them into it. That's about it. Your other E abilities are pretty bad for harassing. And then if you're going to go for harass instead, you never use QE. You use either QQ from far away, which is the little bolt. The bolt, or I guess other one's called a bolt too, but the skill shot one is one of the best ones for damage because the other one deals bonus damage based off of how low they are. She should just die here, and when she dies, I feel like... I was gonna say then this guy will die too if he actually does ultimate, but he flashed away to survive. My ultimate is just a straight line skill shot that will attach it to somebody that it hits. When it hits them, they'll slowly get damage over time effect and slowed, and that just allows you to combo them better. So, the difficult part of harassing as Hwei is that you need to get past the minion wave to land QQ. Otherwise, you can do EE into QW, which is the lightning bolt that just drops on their head. That's the other way of harassing, which is the more reliable method. But, I'm trying to showcase it so much that I'm literally putting myself in, like, Vel'Koz's way. It's okay, I still landed QQ, though. When you do EE into QW, the EE slows them, and it's kind of an undodgeable move, which is, in my opinion, really stupid. I am glad Hwei is not meta, and I'm gonna be sad if he becomes meta, because honestly, when he is good Hweis, especially inside the higher ranks, feel as though you just get permanently shoved under turret and harassed endlessly for the entire game, and the opportunities to, like, trade back feel very limited. I kind of dislike playing versus him because of that. Okay, we are just picking up all the Talia kills, aren't we? How many kills of that I have gotten so far have been from her? Like, for real. I won't be able to get him there, sadly. That was the snare version. It normally will not land because it takes time to, like, arm the snare. But in the end, I was able to still land it. This guy will just die here. There's no way for him to survive. I tanked first because I figure that it's better for me to be tanking than my Viego. And this is definitely how you want to be playing it, because once you get an advantage on, like, any champion, really, it's really smart to continuously pressure. So I really like this Viego so far. He's been doing an amazing job at continuously doing very aggressive fights. Going into enemy jungle, forcing them, doing dives when Vel'Koz has no flash, and Vel'Koz is a very vulnerable character when he has no flash. Because with League, in almost nearly any champion in the game, when you get a massive, massive advantage, you want to not ever let up, and hopefully not throw. Viego, for instance, just died. Probably was not good for him to die the way that he did. I'm just chucking lightning bolts because my CDs are so short, I might as well just continue spamming. We're going to try going Horizon Focus next, just for even more CDR. I know Horizon Focus was also kind of buffed recently. I might get ganked. I don't have my ultimate. I'm good at, like, harassing and poking, but all-inning without ultimate, definitely not the best for me. I'm just going to base here because I do know that getting any form of boots will allow me to maybe escape a gank a bit easier, be able to run away a bit better. I'm going to use my WQ to just get back to lane faster, gives me movement speed. Vel'Koz is going to maybe die here because he is kind of far up, and I think Viego probably is just going to kill him since he's flashless. Nice. And then I'm just going to go bot lane now because these guys are going super aggro and they're super deep in enemy territory. They'll both die here now. Because I hit her, there's no way she can execute herself, so what she's going to do is just try to stall time because there's nothing better to do besides that. And because I'm already down here, I probably should just push this out because there's no way for my Smolder to get here since he has no flash. These minions would have just been completely lost, and you can see that he's going mid lane to catch my wave because whenever, if I was dead and Smolder was mid, I would go bot. Be sure to, like, always catch your teammates' waves if they're shoving in your waves. Some people sometimes make the mistake of shoving in a wave, but you normally still want to go to the opposite one, even if they're going to make a mistake on that. Ooh, nice juke. I'm just going to tank here for my teammate. Oh, okay, you did not fully commit, bro. Huh. Low bit of poke damage onto them there. Okay, there's a Vel'Koz here. We're not going to do this anymore. I was thinking about maybe trying to do an outplay. I think that it's maybe not worth anymore. That did hit him. Oh, wow, you ultied just to heal me up? Okay, I appreciate that, I guess. I should be able to shove in this wave pretty easily. And I'm just going to base here. And we have such a gigantic lead on these guys. Every single time that I have my ultimate, the way that you can combo people, and it was close. Unfortunately, Corki has his W, which is a dash, but you can EE into also ultimate. Your ultimate is a pretty thin and slow-moving skill shot, so a lot of times it like can just straight up miss, or they can like sidestep it. So the best thing you can do, this gives vision, so that's what I'm doing. Is EE to drag them into the middle and press ultimate as your EE is going off so you can catch them. We see that Corki and Nami just left, so I'm just going to continue shoving this. But this also means that my team is going to be fighting without me. They might be able to win because honestly Viego is a really busted champion, and he's a reset champion in solo queue, so we'll see. The person that is going to make this game more challenging is just really top lane because, I mean, Jax is pretty strong. Probably not strong enough to be able to carry, though. Oh, wow. Yoni's gonna go bot. Okay, I'm just gonna buy my Horizon Focus and then just go top lane. I probably can fight this Jax. Oh, he's just freezing. Huh. Interesting. The freeze. Okay. Viego through again. Kind of. I mean, he just died. Too much pressure, guys. Too much pressure. The Rift Herald is not crashing, and Viego probably is upset about that. The biggest risk right now is getting caught by, like, any form of CC chain. I guess Talia wall could be a threatening thing. I just threw this down even though it, like, will almost never land. Because if it for some reason does, he would die. I want to get him low enough that we can just continuously pressure this turret and take it. So that's why I'm just constantly staying here. I should be able to do it. It's not too challenging. The thing I'm just looking at is the mini-map to know if I'm getting collapsed on or not. We have good movement speed. Remember that the AP ratio also got buffed, so it's even better now. Looks like he's getting chased down a little bit. Whoa. Okay, that guy dies. I didn't know why my teammate flashed there. Because there's not really a reason to do that. It's alright, though. Honestly, my team does not need my assistance with that fight, so I'm just gonna stay top. We'll just use my WE to continuously get back some mana here, so I can maybe stick around with having to base, because I don't really have a purchase that I care about so far. I'm probably gonna go Shadow Flame next, just to get some nice flat pen going for myself, to make myself deal even more to the squishy characters. We will use my ability to wave clear this. We see that Talia's on her Raptors right now, which means that I am not just getting ganked by Jax here, which is important. She might still rotate up. I almost have my ultimate up. I mean, it definitely would be tragic to get caught. Oh, I'm on vision, too. Bummer. Oh, she'll just die here. Even if I don't land a perfect combo, it doesn't really matter. She's just gone. I missed my EE. Probably didn't even have to use it. I just saw a Corki Velik forward on the minimap because he went forward very quickly there, and that's not normal. Darn, he juked my ability. It's pretty easy to juke the lightning bolts, honestly. Ooh, I got him once. Just one more probably would kill. No, never mind, he got healed. If he didn't get healed, I probably could have gotten him, though. He knows now. Hey, I hit both. I'm done. I have no more mana left. I just was gonna continue trying it. That's the annoying part about HWEI. I mean, you have a really low CD, long-range ability that could be used to, like, stop bases, and stopping bases is a really good thing to be able to do all the time, because you could sometimes cause them to really get upset and stuff. If I TP down there, I feel like Jax would have just left, so that's why I'm not... Yeah. I'm trying to always position it in such a way that he can juke. Probably. But if he does juke, he has to juke downwards back towards me. Also, I don't want to be helping with this because these guys just, like, continuously are going so aggressive onto my teammates. Dang, my teammate died and he's upset because I'm tunnel visioning onto the Nami because I just want all the kills. I'm sorry, bro. I have 14 kills. It's okay. We're still gonna win in the end. Lols. People get so mad. I'm sorry, bro, but come on. You're not even worth a shutdown or anything. It's okay. Actually, he was worth a tiny shutdown, I guess. A very small one. Alright, well, we have our Shadow Flame in base now, so I think it's time for me to go by. 14 kills. My goodness. This guy's just dead. So the other E abilities are, you have the Snare, and you also have a Fear. If you can use the Fear, the best way to use it is versus melee characters that can dash towards you. Because a lot of melee characters, the way that they utilize their dash is walking straight towards us. So they will dash in a straight line. Because it's a straight line, you can normally land it, and it will not only, like, interrupt their dash, but also fear them, causing them to run away. Otherwise, if they're gonna hit you and you feel like you can't do it because you're worried that they're gonna outplay you, you can put down this on the ground and just stand on top of it. A lot of times they will either walk into it or they will just wait on the outskirts, and it gives you a moment to wait for your next CD. So that is the methods of trying to prevent yourself from getting caught. Your EE ability is pretty worthless when people are on top of you. It's like the worst one. It's only good with laning versus like other range characters for like comboing and stuff. But the other E abilities are way better when you are getting caught out. Nice. Got his W. We can just continue trying to shove in and pressure. Almost got him. Won't be able to get him here, but we did pressure him to the point that he used his barrier, and a barrier, all summoners in League, remember, they're long. It's like 3 minutes compared to about 1 minute CD on ultimates. So burning summoners, even if it's just a barrier, is worth it. Because the next time I do that, he would just die. And am I, like, really, like, wasting my ultimate in such a way that we're gonna, like, lose a team fight? No. Not really. We're just catching waves afterwards. It's not really, too bad to lose my ultimate in a case like that. We just have to be a little bit more careful if somebody catches me or something. I'll only TP up if it feels like the enemy is good at collapsing and they're gonna catch my team. Otherwise, I will save my TP. Nobody's pushing in mid, so I'll do that. I feel like that's more valuable than pushing side lane right now. We're almost level 16 as well. I know that I'm on vision and stuff. My team's just pressuring, so I'm just going to continue pressuring this instead. Since keeping the waves continuously going into them means that they're just going to stay in their base and collect it, giving us free reign of their jungle and pressure overall. Mid AFK. He's not AFK, he's right there. Does she know I'm here? Maybe the Raptors is warded? Because I want to kill somebody. I know that Baron's just free. I don't like that blast cone being there. I feel like the enemy can utilize it better than I can utilize it. I don't really have anything to buy. I only need a little bit more money to finish my item. But I wasn't trying to show myself because... really, I deal so much to the cannon that it brings it perfectly low enough to just lose it but not get it. Bummer. I want to finish my decap before the game ends, because I kind of want to just damage test, because it's pretty uncommon to get this fed. I don't really want to damage test on this guy. The cannon's just hitting the turret, so technically this is, like, a good thing to do. I'm literally pressuring pretty hard here. I'm gonna go buy it and then just TP back. Dude, this minion is walking past. Okay. And then I'll just try to combo them in base. We know that we could probably end on this shove. 700 AP at 26 minutes. My ultimate deals a billion damage. Hwei is about landing double procs. I didn't mention that inside of laning phase, but that's the goal. No! I missed? I really want to hit more than one person here. No! I wanted to see how much damage... Dude, okay. If you ever land a combo where you can clump a bunch of people together, you can do, like, montage reel plays on Hwei. That's, like, one of the only methods that you can do to do the montage reel, because otherwise people are too spread apart. But if you can land double E on 4 people and, like, land QQ ultimate... the ultimate, like, spreads out, and everybody already got a hit, and the passive procs are AoE. When a passive proc happens, it's a tiny AoE, but all the passive procs will hit everybody else, so everybody would have taken 35, 35, 35, if, like, they're all 4-stack 35, so that's, like, 130% damage only from passive. I'm not even talking about the E or the Q and stuff like that, so... Also, don't be fooled by the Diamond 2. My MMR on this account is, like, high, but unfortunately I just decayed. So, we are versus Master Tier opponents. As you can see, about 2 million points. Velikaz main, one trick maybe, I don't know. And that's who we won against. And we kind of crushed him, but at the same time, we did get very fed early on through Viego, so he helped out a lot. 15 kills. Stay tuned for Game 2 if you want to see one that maybe isn't as stomp-heavy. But you do want to kind of stomp your lane as Hwei, though. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next video. We are playing some Arena with Hwei this game. I have an Ivern as my teammate. And I have one that gives me permanent AP, which would outpace this one if we won 3 rounds, or immediate power spike. I mean, one is definitely a way more safer option than all of the other ones. I think I'll take the immediate spike of just having bonus AP, though, for now. Might as well. Having 125 AP early on definitely should be pretty substantial for us to be able to win the early game. Because being able to win the early game is very, very good. Wow, I missed that? Alright, well, if we lose, then it's my fault. Have to admit. I will take responsibility if we lose this. My teammate shields me. I'm gonna shield myself. Sorry, bro, this Ornn is literally only going for me, and honestly, you keep shielding yourself, and there's not much that I can do when my Ivern's like full HP. You keep shielding yourself, brother. I needed help. Wow, if he for some reason is able to revive me and not die, that's kind of ridiculous. Holy crap. Well played, bro. What the heck? That was so crazy, bro. You did... You carried me for sure. Even though I feel like I should have gotten more shields, you definitely pulled through. Yeah, you definitely did try hard. All these are kind of weird ones. We have the legendary items are locked, where legendary items mean just like regular league items, not the special items. So since they are locked, the only thing you can buy are anvils. So it's going to be either you get a random normal item or you have to save up to get the prismatic. Not really an easy one to like save up for though. I appreciate you trying so hard, Ivor, and I'm glad that I was able to assist you in the end after you dominated them the way that you did. It's very nice. We are versus a Jinx that has bonus attack range and just a regular Lux. Also, the attack range that this one gives is pretty low. It's not really that crazy. We should take their plant because we always have ours to take. I mean, she's 1 HP. I can shield myself so I don't get hit. Even though she hit me, I got another shield there, which was really good. Shield myself again. Huh, I actually might die here. And is his damage maybe not enough to win this? Because can he survive? He can't, can he? Damn, this is actually really, really sad because she only won because of the plant. Man, the plant gap actually was gigantic. She got 6 plants in a row. And that was a problem. Dude, I like Gambler's Blade. I think Gambler's Blade is so goofy. I'm gonna go it. I'm just gonna hope that for some reason we can pull through. This is a pretty bad item for mages unless you get like pretty high AP early on. So that's why I'm only going with the thing with the wishful thinking, the AP, because what this gives you is that you roll money every single time you land an attack or an ability. They do have cooldowns between abilities and stuff, but you roll randomly. If you can win a round, you get paid out money. Money turns into stats in this game mode. So technically, if you can utilize it well, you might be able to generate a crap ton of cash for yourself. Like, I just hit her twice, but it didn't work, sadly. She's just going for me. I'm gonna shield myself. Nice, that person dies. I have 334 on mine. Just trying to auto-attack and hope that I get, for some reason, more money, but I didn't. It's okay, though. So 2.5 second CD per ability, it says that down there. We got 330 gold, so that's about half of an anvil. Anvils are about... They're 750. This could allow us to buy other prismatic items, too. Because I can save up my money for prismatic rather than spend it immediately if I wanted to. But in our case, I think it's probably better just to buy legendary items straight up. Because if we start losing rounds and my Gambler's Blade, I cannot, like, continue getting more stuff. That's kind of bad. I'm kind of down to go Rod of Ages. I want to have a mana item, and maybe I can get lucky with my rolls where I get like CDR elsewhere. Ooh, 2 magic pen rolls is very nice. Having high flat pen is so crazy. We have 53 flat pen. We can see our opponents over there. I can't click on them while this is going on, though. I wanted to see if I can deal true damage to them. I'm not sure if I can. Nice. 1 hit. That's all that I really care about, because the thing that I'm trying to do is prevent them from being able to all-in me. I don't know why I flashed there, but whatever. She dies. I only got 77 gold this round, which sucks. I can let this guy hit me, though, because at least I can try to do some auto-attacking to try to get more stacks, I guess. So once again, we got, like, 300-something gold. Item haste significantly. Wait a second. You can't affect Gambler's Blade with item haste, can you? I mean, it sounds like it should be possible, but sometimes Arena doesn't allow that type of thing. I'm just gonna take it because I don't know. Let's just hope that I get another type of item that benefits from it if this, for some reason, doesn't affect it. And also, it's gonna be difficult to even tell, too, which is sad as well. Damn. Him kicking you into me has to be the worst possible outcome ever, so that sucked. My Ivern was just standing still. I don't really know why he wanted to stand still when he saw Lee Sin was over the wall, because I kind of revealed him, but I guess that's what he saw, so he just wanted to stand there. Because if he just dodged that first initial Q, maybe I wouldn't have gotten kicked immediately, you know? Would have been convenient. Whenever you lose, you don't get paid out. You lose the gold. 25% of the gold, not all of it. So, we can buy another mage item. I mean, Hextech Rocket Belt technically is something that I could utilize. Actually, Archangel Staff does the same thing, huh? Does Apex even work with gamblers? Gamblers, do you know? Wow, I got magic. Well, oh well. At least I have an Archangel Staff. When this is Seraphs, that gives us that shield, and that shield is going to be on a low cooldown because of it. Damn, that guy died immediately. Okay, got it. I know that she's gonna leave and stuff, but I'm kind of down to just continuously fight her, right? It's not like she's that really scary to fight, and I'm just trying to get more money for myself. Boom. That was a pretty gigantic cash out. I believe we got a cash out of like 600 that fight. We were able to have a much longer one. I could probably Google search it while I'm waiting here, I guess. I'll just be like, Gamblers Blade Arena with Apex Inventor. Gamblers has an internal cooldown of thing. Apex drops it. It does work. Huh. I googled it. And it works. So turns out it was a very good combo. I kind of don't want to beat this guy very quickly because what if we can get more cash? If I land anything. This is going to be kind of a god run. This combo is kind of ridiculous. It seems to be very good with Ivern too. So I think we should be able to get first place, I believe. Yeah. I mean, that's literally why I said that. Not to mention, I mean, having a shield on a lower CD is also pretty effective itself too. Now, is it worth going another... like, should I save my money, though? That's what I'm wondering. Should I go for another prismatic or not? Or should I just try to get, like, a maximum amount of anvils? Because I can buy an anvil right now. Immobilizing or grounding an enemy applies a burn effect. Every round, mutate into one of your teammates' augments. My heals and shields can crit. I'll get the Tormentor one, that's fine. Also, I think I will just go for another item again. Perplexity is fine. Perplexity is like a Void Staff. 30% Magic Pen, but also deals more damage depending on how much tankier they are HP-wise than me. Holy crap, I am honestly generating like a ridiculous amount of money right now. That was like, I got like 1.2k or something. I am so rich I can buy prismatic. Holy crap. Sure, I'll get a prismatic. This one is good for like getting a bunch of AP, I guess. Is there any of them that would be kind of... Rune Carver is also kind of crazy, too. Does Cruelty have a cooldown? Doesn't it have a cooldown? It has a 6-second cooldown. The other two items were probably better than Cruelty. I'm just kind of doing it for fun because I just wanted to see what would happen. I should probably just Google search it. Again, like, does Cruelty Arena work with Apex Inventor? Yes, it does. So, that means that this, which drops a meteor on people's heads when they get immobilized, is not a 6-second CD. It's like 75% of 6, which is too difficult of math for me to do right now. Apparently. American education. Alright, so let's just do the 500 gold every round, because that means more anvils, and more anvils mean 2 random stats. Health and crit, darn. Wish I got something better than that. It's still decent, though. A max roll of magic pen. We have 83 flat pen. Honestly, my cooldown and my cruelty is so low that... Okay, no, yeah, I can't even proc it often because I only have 1 CC ability, so it's technically kind of useless. It's okay, though. my ECD is 6 seconds, so the base cooldown was already going to proc it all the time. I need more CDR if I wanted to really utilize it well, I guess. Once again, I want the round to last long enough to be able to still just get max amount of cash. But I'm probably just going to die to Renata there. Bummer. Renata is a bit too much for me to handle with the other guy also hitting me at the same time. So they got me. Oh no, they're going to revive before. I wonder if I can even like get away fast enough. No, I can't proc it. I managed to deal as much as I could before I died. I mean, all they're doing is going straight for me every single time, and it's kind of difficult for me to land my ability at the same time as getting hit. Healing or shielding applies an infinitely stacking burn. After casting your ultimate, which is like Z ultimate, hitting an ability far away with something will lower the CD of it. I already kind of like have something like that. Airy and Comet is decent. I kind of like that one. And then this one gives me a massive shield depending on how much AP I have. So it'd help with getting one shot. I think we'll take the one-shot one. And I took the 2 random ones. We got Ability Haste and Magic Resist. I chose it very quickly, thankfully, because it does just, like, disappear if you don't. Nice. But I don't want to win the round so hard, though. Because I would still prefer to just get, more money here. Like, I'm not getting lucky with my procs recently. Still, getting 1,000 gold, though, is very good. Even if we're not getting, like, 2,000. I don't need 2,000. It's okay. So I can go crazy anvils or buy another prismatic. It is a free round. What prismatic would I even want really badly? Honestly? What other one has a cooldown effect? This. Reality Fracture. It would spawn a bunch of Void Grubs. Crown would proc more often. I want to do the fun ones that proc more often, so... I guess Everfrost would also work, but... I'm just, like, looking through all the items, thinking about what else. I guess for regular items, Ludens would proc all the time. Probably extremely effective. But I can't buy Ludens, I have to buy an Anvil. I'll risk it. Puppeteer. Sure. How Puppeteer works is that when you auto-attack, it will put a stack on them. When you stack them... Oh, wow. We'll get kicked out if we lose. One second. I probably have enough ability haste. Probably want more mana. Wow, dude, I'm getting crazy rolls. 2 random ones, ability haste and attack speed. So, yeah, if I auto-attack them 4 times, it will berserk them, which means they attack their ally or fear them. And then it also has an innate cooldown, which gets lowered whenever you heal or shield, like, your allies or something. The cooldown on it is 25 seconds. I'm berserking him, but it's not going to do anything just yet. I'm just going to go to the other side because that's where my safety zone is, probably. Dude, this guy just does not die. Why is he not dying? Jeez, okay, well, we got about that 1,000 gold again. We're able to kick those guys out. We're versus the TF and the Ornn. Is the TF an Anvil run? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. This guy is an Anvil run, and he has a pretty good amount of AP, I would say. He also has, like, a bajillion magic pen. Not magic pen, MR. Okay. Ability haste and AP is probably what I want. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that might happen. Yeah, that's unbeatable. But we got second place, so GG's. When you do an Anvil run and you get a God run, then you just win automatically, kinda. They also had a Cursed run, too, I guess, and maybe he got good Curse. So that's why we lost to them so hard. But in the end, we tried. We're unable to kill that guy, and thanks for watching again. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.